Hey everybody, it's the Crypto Anarchist here, and I'm actually doing a name change. So from now on, I am the Rothbardian Voluntarist, and I wanted to just do this name change just because I think the term anarchist, it's a bad term and a dirty term. And like I keep saying, a lot of the people within the crypto community and within the anarchist community, they're very left-wing, which I'm not. So I wanted to distinguish myself from them. And so I think the term Rothbardian voluntarist is just a much better term. It still completely describes who and what I am. Each one of these names that I've had sort of describe me, except like if you guys go back to my earliest videos where I was Cauliflower Man when I was just putting up videos of video games. That name was just chosen randomly just to be like I tried specifically with that name just to come up with the weirdest, most random name I could, and so I came up with Cauliflower Man. But anyways, the name Crypto Anarchist it was a valid name. It was a descriptive name for myself, but I just don't think it's good from a positioning and sort of like marketing standpoint, especially now that I'm getting sort of more mainstream. Like when bigger people start tweeting me out and I start having interactions with people like Vitalik Buterin, um, I think at that point it makes a little more sense for me to make myself a little bit more relatable to a mainstream audience. I'm not going to change anything that I say. I'm just changing the specific name that I'm using. And yeah, there's a real good tweet that Craig Wright retweeted. If you look at his Twitter page, he's the Professor Faustus. But anyways, the professor retweeted this guy who talked about the bad sort of undertones that the term anarchist brings up for Christians. They think antichrist, and then the term crypto is just usually like it's both the two terms that I was using have a lot of negative connotations, so I figured it was time to change it. And one other thing that I wanted to let my community know is, this video that I came out with today that was on sort of more libertarian legal theory things and stuff like intellectual property. I'm going to be going over more things like that. I'm actually going to be going over my own personal theory on discourse ethics. So if you guys are familiar, there's two sort of main people within libertarianism that have theories of like logical proofs of moral theories. Those two people are Hans Hermann Hoppe and Stefan Molyneux. They both have variations basically of the same argument, and I'm going to give you my variation of that argument. I think both Hans Hermann Hoppe and Stefan Molyneux, even though their arguments are valid, they're not a priori arguments, so they're not technically speaking logical arguments, and so it's a weak form of the argument, and we'll get into that, but that's why, like, that's another reason why I thought changing the name would make sense, because I'm going to start talking about things that don't have anything to do with cryptocurrencies whatsoever and are just more with libertarian legal theory and, like Rothbardian capitalism, things of that nature. Whether in like revisionist history, a bunch of different topics, but yeah, so that's just all this name change is. There's nothing fundamentally is changing other than the name, and that's just from a marketing perspective. I just think it's better. But anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know it's no longer the crypto anarchist. It's the Rothbardian voluntarist. So anyways, other than that, there will be more videos coming out and nothing else will change. So I hope you guys prefer this name. If you don't, I don't give a shit. So, because this is what the name's going to be. So there will be more videos coming out soon.